Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Right, let me try that once again with sound. Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of Gacha Review. Start as you mean to carry on, I guess, is the motto of today. Because, yeah, I've been having, again, more freezing issues and all of that fun stuff. But it's all set up, we should be fine, as long as nothing else major happens, and no one sends me an image on Discord, because I won't be able to see them. But you know the drill by now. Also got to turn on monetization, so I'm going to do that quickly as well. But, aside from all of those things I just mentioned, we're fine. It's like they say, what the Romans ever done for us? There's a whole bunch of, a whole list of things. Yeah, all that. Okay. Anyway, speaking of a list of things, actually, the stream might not be doing so well. I know there's my voice, but the comments are going crazy right now. But first of all, thank you, Ghosty, for the for the tip. I would tip my hat to you, but it's upstairs. As for everyone else, it seems like they're we've got a whole star chat today. It seems we've got KW, we've got Bon, we've got Ghost Kitty, who is also very intrigued in more Magical Girl stuff. Yeah, like I said, this might be the new rabbit hole. It's about as old as Jazz Pops actually. Then we also have Treat Pop here, again another person who's very fitting to be here right now. So yeah, yeah, seems to be everyone's just having a very long conversation waiting for you to start, so I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. We have, two videos today, because I'm going to start off with episode 1, but it's going to be episode 1 of the original version and the remake, because I discovered there were actually 2. So what happened was, I was going to watch another episode of Shining Rainbow Precure, the series that we started 3 weeks ago, actually, and said I was going to continue because episode 17 is the GachaFest play, so I had to catch up. But yeah, I for some reason, I decided to look into, the related channels on there, because there were some names I didn't recognize, but I thought, oh, hey, there's some people, maybe they're making their own videos, and I should include them in the list. And there is one video, the episode 2 remake, that should be on the GachaFest playlist, and I sent that to Mops. However, while I was looking into that, into Unicorn Warrior specifically, as I saw for the first time, I came across this playlist. Oh my goodness, we're in for a long ride. And to be clear, those aren't all episodes. A lot of them are either sneak peeks or the first few minutes of an episode, the first 3 minutes, the first 5 minutes. Basically, it seems like Bobbie Monet has very much mastered the art of marketing, because everything gets its own video. Sneak peek, video. Teaser, unlisted, but still a video. Different trailer, also video. Transformation sequence for one character, video. Transformation for a different character, also video. Fun facts about the transformation sequences of the characters, also another video, which I've watched, by the way, so I know a bit of what and a bit of context for what I'm going into. But yeah. Point is, it's kind of like remember how Misty Firefox's channel had 10 episodes of FAFSA and everything else was FAFSA adjacent content? Except the difference is that this stuff was happening concurrently with the Unicorn Warriors series compared to directly afterwards. So it's a bit more palatable, I think. So yeah. We've got someone who's very dedicated to their series and who has been has a series going on for 5 years at this point. So yeah, I thought this would be an interesting deep dive to say the least, especially considering that the remakes are 5 years apart. No, sorry, they're 3 years apart from each other. So a decent amount of time to see the evolution right then and there. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started and talk about it as we go, as we normally do. So yeah, without further ado, on with the review. Okay. Well, immediately I'll say the car was too fast. The dad right there is definitely would have triggered the airbags by the start stop that quick. Anyway, Alright kids, we're finally here. Wow, so cool!
I will not forget the promise.
Oh yeah, and another thing to mention is that I'm aware that this is a creator who has made a lot of very conscious music choices. If anything, I believe they actually inspired the creator of Shining Rainbow Precure, the one who used the Melody soundtrack for their stuff. And I bring that up because there's a lot of significance behind like the specific tracks themselves. You'll see later on the transformation sequences actually have meanings behind them. Well, I say you'll see later on, they're all copyrighted, so I can't play most of them. So we're going to have to imagine, but as I'd always say, check out the original video in the description if you want to see the actual thing. For now, I guess we'll go ahead and, I know, Cheapop, you of all people despise copyright songs more than most, Like, if there's no way around it for a particular video to work without it, then I will, then I normally play them. But as far as I'm aware, the music is, as it should be in this one, supplementary to the material rather than, a prerequisite for it. Okay, it's still going. I was just checking to see if we actually started or not. So I'll say this, this video was, came out like roughly around the time that Gacha Club, was like a new commodity and such. So this is somebody taking advantage of their editing software to the maximum and completely, and what Gacha Club had to offer. Even the thumbnail has the narrator function, and even in the visual, see the narrator function that that I use in Outwitch Academy, but also just the thing that Gacha Club was able to provide that Gacha Life didn't. Not to mention, there is another detail that Gacha Club provided specifically for the series that that didn't actually. Oh, it's actually right there. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to show later, but no. The unicorn horns. They were not available in Gacha Life, but they were in Gacha Club, and that was the motivation behind making this series in Gacha Club, because, from what I've seen in the fun facts videos, the creator had envisioned this series and had written this series for fun already, but then decided to make it in Gacha when it was actually physically possible to do so, rather than go through the painstaking post-production needed before when it's in Gacha Life. And then the first episode blew up, relatively speaking, and they found a foothold in the Magical Girl Gacha Community. So there you go. Which I have to say, something I have to look more into just in general, because obviously we've been focused so much on the pops specifically and the franchise that, yeah, now I think about that probably is just a subsection of what is available out there. So yeah, good thing we're expanding our horizons today, isn't that right? Anyway. Also, yeah, I'm not looking for replacement songs necessarily, but yeah. Actually pretty cute, yeah, pretty cute. I'm kidding. Like how the color of the purple one is a gradient from light purple to dark purple. Yeah, it's always a difficult balance to have to see like how monochromatic to go for, because obviously Magical Girls, they all have color schemes. Especially because this is inspired by the Precure franchise, and they have had color schemes for as long as the show's existed. So yeah, it's always a difficult thing to be like, okay, we don't want to be too bland like the original Super Pops, but we'd want to but how far to go basically. Especially because a lot of the names a lot of times their colors are tied to their names basically. Sorry, reverse. The names are tied to their colors. Anyway, Unicorn Warriors 2020. Thank you for specifying. It's as if you knew you were going to remake this 3 years later. I don't know if you did, but there you go, I guess. Oh, that was an abrupt cut from the music. Definitely one thing I would have said to do was like either to fade the track, get to the end, or a little bit like ease us out of it, basically. Anyways, look at all this stuff, Savannah. Yeah, it's a lot. Do you need help, Daddy? Nope, it's okay. I got it. Savannah, how about you take Kate and explore the new city? Ah, yeah, that's right. Kate/Catherine apparently is named after the creator's mother. That's another fun fact from the video I watched. I thought, since the behind the scenes stuff in there, see if anything becomes relevant, and I now have trivia for a show I haven't seen yet. Which is, of course I do. Anyway, there's still a lot of packaging that hasn't come yet, and I have to sort what's ever here still. Sorry, sort whatever's here still. Are you sure, Daddy? I can help. Okay, I'm seeing a character trait already with Savannah, because you can see that, okay, she's already trying to, like, help out, like, wherever she possibly can, which is probably going to be the impulse that will make her, you know, chosen to become a superhero. Can you... Well, yes, you can change the... Yeah, you could change the name's color in Gacha. Yeah, that's always been a thing. It's just usually it becomes, like, less legible, or people don't like to use the names. By the time Gacha Club came out, it was largely falling out of fashion, so... I mean, I guess not. Anyway. Okay, then. Savannah, you go explore. Me and this little helper will sort through the stuff that's already arrived. I like how Savannah is the one who offered multiple times. Obviously, they can't have Kate go off on her own because she looks very, very young. But still, what a way to, you know, throw your eldest under the bus, so to speak. Oh no, what have I done? Yes, in the chat section, there is a thought we could change the character's name color. I usually reserve name colors only for narrator boxes, like they have right now for Dad, for example, but you could do it with any of them. Yes. Let's be back before the sun goes down. How old is Savannah, actually? Like, I know that Catherine looks like, you know, just graduated from toddler, basically, but Savannah does not look that old either. Going out exploring till the sun comes down is probably a bad recipe. Then again, I suppose that's how she's going to, you know, get her powers, so maybe it has to happen. I don't know. Love you guys. See you later. Good luck with the stuff. Bye. Bye, sissy. Must find chosen ones. Honestly, I can understand the urgency to find chosen ones if you have to hold that basket with you if you're that size. I mean, my goodness. Just because I learned how to hide names. I'm still new to it. Yeah. Well, like I said, the you know, because showing characters' names has largely fallen out of fashion ever since, like, I don't think it was because Gacha Club came out, but it was like around the same time that Gacha Club came out. People just kind of like got bored of using. People just didn't like to use like the names anymore. It's also a piece of advice that I got. So you'll see that in the Mutant Girl, they have they have like their names up until season 2, basically. Maybe it was when I switched to Gacha Club. I don't know. I'll have to look again. Anyways. My parents told me Inugo was moving into the next block over. How did your parents find out about that? Is it common knowledge to, like... Well, first of all, hold on a second. First of all, they would need to know... I mean, okay, they could probably see that, you know, a sign that said, you know, like, for rent or for sale or whatever it was before, was there. And, you know, they could see that it's been taken, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's on, like, their work path or something. However, they only just got here. How does her parents know that who has moved in at this stage because again they just showed up and they're like a block over, but also the age of one of the children of the people that moved in? Where was this information sourced from? is what I'm wondering. Also, it's not a new girl, it's 2 new girls if you count Kate. So not only do they have and more information than they should, but it's also erroneous information. Which, by the way, another thing as well, I wasn't sure if they were just moving in or if they were trying to like pack up their stuff beforehand. I guess like it looks like they were still packing their things. I mean, now they've like packed up their things because said, "Oh yeah, I took out all the stuff that you have." If that's the case, then yeah, I would have stayed behind and helped pack as well because you would need to, quite frankly. You have that kind of knowledge that people find out mums are spying from the windows at every second of the day. Well, okay, spying from the windows is one thing. Did they spy through the windows to see a moving car, and then like outside, like a block away, do the parents have binoculars? Based on like the distance and the time that has been covered at this point, you know what? Speed, distance over time. You know, classic thing. You know, it's a block away. They also have been here for a very short time. How is the speed of this knowledge traveling so fast? There you go. That's one way of putting it. Also, yeah, this is another issue with this is one issue I have with like narrator tags if you don't pick like the right color to support the text. Yeah. As far as the actual tag, but yeah, the oh, sorry. Like, oh, you say your actual name tag. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't realize you even had one. This is obscured by the by the block actually as well. Okay. Anyway, you must be her. Hi, I'm Savannah, and you are? Aside from Stalker, what should I call you? I'm Sapphire, and this is my parents' restaurant. Good times. Ah, that's why they need to know. They gotta figure out how to market themselves. So they sent their daughter out of relatively the same age, but like, hey, promote our restaurants, please. I see what they're doing. Okay. They're not just weirdos. They're business savvy weirdos. Good times, yes. Not to be confused with Good Times Entertainment. That's a whole separate matter. We don't talk about them. We don't talk about them. I don't want in. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I'm gonna reopen Discord just in case. Anyways, hey, you hungry? Come in. I'll give you a snack. Oh, on the house. Okay, forget that. The parents are business savvy. The child isn't. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense. I understand that. All right. As soon as I open up Discord again, I'll let you in, KW. I can see your messages. I gotta do that thing where I close the background process on the task manager because otherwise it won't open the actual app again because it's doing something else behind the scenes and blah, 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 you know. Right, there we go. See if it works now. Well, oh wow, that tag is worse. Anyway. Come on in, it's just me and my big brother right now. Oh, yeah, that's how you could get away with, you know, having something on the house. When the parents aren't around to manage the finances. Okay, alright. More and more, I'm starting to see, like, how this all comes together. I so hope they kept this in the remake. This is too good. This is too good to miss. Anyways, I'll send you the link, KW. Name starting with S. I wonder if the purple cube or something started with S. Maybe. It's possible. I don't know. Anyway, he's making super famous snickerdoodles. You have to try one. I just don't know what that is.
Good times? Really? Okay.
What's the matter with good times?
Look, okay, here's the thing, right? Okay, look, hear me out. Look. I know Eartheria and Magica are not that great names.
Yeah, when you put it that way.
Look, I know they're not great names. But I was just trying to add something fun to it. Good times!
A magical dimension and also the planet Earth. What to do? Ah, I got it.
Look, I didn't think, like, here's the thing. When I name it, I didn't think, oh, yeah, it's an original name. No, it's just more like, hey, I want to just kind of play that's magical, and I play this called Earth. Magica, Eartheria, sure, why not? Let's go with it. Original? No, not really, no. But you know what? We're just going to go with it, because why not? But come on, you can name a restaurant better. Please do better than me. Come on, man. Magica and Eartheria, yeah, they're not good names, but you cannot think that.
You know what? I feel like we're about to get the Gordon Ramsay treatment on this restaurant. You know, you're Gordon for today. Ask them what their gimmick is.
I just
Well,
why? Are they a
Well, that
donut?
does-
Are they an idiot sandwich? I would say other things, but this is a Jacob stream, not a butter bunch.
Well, come on in then. Okay, so I guess this is the big brother then, I presume.
Wait, that's the wait. Why does he look like a child?
I mean,
look
he's the
kid.
big brother. He didn't say we didn't say he was that much bigger. Maybe they're twins.
Where are the parents?
They're missing out on a sale right now. So that's where they are. I don't know. Anyways, enjoy, girls. Please don't tell our parents about this. They don't like us giving free food. I knew it. Anyways,
Oh my
I'm getting back to
God.
cooking.
They're eating.
I'm old enough to use the grill by myself right now, so I'm gonna get back to doing that. Hello, boiling oil for the fries.
This is a fire hazard! This is a fire hazard! This is a fire hazard! No! I know this is supposed to be a magical show, so of course trouble is gonna come a long way, but I didn't expect a fire hazard!
At least he's wearing gloves, you know. that makes more sense.
Yeah, Jacob, I'm finding I should wear gloves and be a fire hazard still. Yeah, that's fine. That's so fine.
I'm saying at least. Yes, obviously that ponytail is going to catch fire in 0.3 seconds of being exposed to a flame, but aside from that, you know.
Oh wait, I didn't think
something.
about that. He's gonna lose his hair. Oh no!
Oh, I thought that was the fire hazard you were talking about.
Well, I mean,
What were you talking about then? What was the hazard that you saw?
him being kid.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, I guess yeah, kids being dangerous in general. Fair enough. All right then.
Yes, because he's like, I don't care.
And we found the source of danger, aka his hair. Yes, thank you. Oh, that's it. Okay, please come back again sometime.
Yeah, no. That's a fire hazard. Girl, just run. Get it out of there. They're gonna burn their restaurant down. They're gonna be dead.
well, Sapphire, your family are definitely very odd and stalkerish, but I must say, you steam a good ham. Kitchen on fire in the background.
Beep, 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 beep.
Sapphire, the kid is on fire. No, Lazuli, that's just the Northern Lights.
What the? Wait, where is that thing? What is that thing? Did I miss something?
Okay,
Did I blink?
we saw that. We saw it
Okay,
earlier. It was
okay,
going around
okay.
looking for chosen ones, and I
Okay,
guess
okay.
it's.
Okay, go. That's good. I was gonna say, where did they? Like, I blinked for a second. I will apologize. I did blink for a second because I was hanging out with people in Discord. Just just to
there's
chill.
this reminds me a little bit of how of how Marinette was chosen as Ladybug, except for instead of saving someone else from the road, in this case, Savannah becomes the person in danger on the road. Case in point.
Oh my god.
Ouch. Hey, watch where you're going. Okay, yeah,
No.
you do.
Watch where you're going. I almost jumped this back. I could be lost and none of these is I can save the universe thanks to
By the way, one thing I've never noticed this about this road before. It has one lane. How do they figure out, like, okay, there's a one-way street.
you.
Anyway, you bumped into me, and what are you exactly? Aside from menace to society?
Oh!
Oh, whoops, I accidentally misclicked. Okay, let's go back. Here it is, I found it.
I gotta go, bye!
You insulted me, you're not worthy of being a chosen one. Off I go. Oh, wait a minute, you dropped this thing! Da-da-da. Oh, I guess I'm chosen now.
Oh my, no. Wait. No,
I'm
that
gonna say
reminds me.
sorry.
No, is a miraculous situation. No.
That's what I was saying, but instead of Master Fu being safe on the road, the person choosing was the one to cause the road damage to the potential savior. That's the subversion.
I'm literally a bit slow today, apparently. Okay, and a crash show makes you slow. Apparently, that's what we have learned. There's a welcome back, Bob.
Where's that pesky fairy and those perfume bottles? Oh wait, no, there they are, right here. They're
Right in front of you!
Also, I thought that said Roya for a second there. No, it says Royal. Okay. So I had to be like, wait a minute. Did Bobbie Monet predict our campaign? Anyway. Oh, there you are.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh my god! I was trying not to do it, but you did it anyway!
If you don't come to me, I'll just bring you to me! Accio Fairy! Or I'll turn it to night, because that's part of the spell, apparently.
What is this?
I can at least appreciate the this being Gacha Club towards the beginning, using the dimming of like the backgrounds, because I can put like the tint over it. I'm just questioning why is the tint being used? Ah, that's why. Okay. You summoned me.
And what happened to
Go
those
fetch the fairy. Okay. Yoink. There you are. Okay, I can explain this. So,
okay.
Yeah, there are certain, like, you know, in the Precure franchise, there are certain villains that are able to, like, make people faint so that no one actually sees what's going on, like, the action that's taking place. Not every episode, mind you, but, you know, it's been known to happen.
Okay. But also, backwards hand!
Oh, okay, yeah, that I don't know about. Anyway, hey, wake up, are you okay? Hello? Hello? Please, I just want a black coffee. Anyway.
No, stop, please.
Stop! There. There! Now I'm protecting this creature! You have no power over us anymore! Stop. Yeet is correct.
Yeah, yeet!
Little girl, get out of here! This is none of your business! Maybe, but killing an innocent little creature, I won't allow it. Yeah, this is how Cube got away with everything. Be careful what you call innocent.
Okay, W Sonic voice. I'm not Sonic's voice, Oscar. Oscar? Yeah, I can't do this.
Yeah, Oscar. What are you talking about?
I can't do Sonic voice. Jacob can. Ask Jacob.
Yeah, wait, what? Hold on. What's the name of that creature that was the tutorial NPC in Sonic Unleashed? I forgot its name.
Chip.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can be Chip. Anyway. Fine then. Then you'll both be crushed. Crush them both, and that bag too.
Why are you protecting me after you bumped into me? I was so rude to you before.
There's a difference between being annoyed at someone and wanting them dead. Orca can tell you that. because even though you weren't very nice, you didn't do anything to deserve being killed. I don't know who you are, but I know I want to protect you. Oh, thank goodness you haven't found out about my serial killing yet. I mean, what?
What is happening? They keep changing sizes. I know you can. Sorry, that just kind of freaked me out because she was suddenly big and tiny because of backward can't change. Like, I get if they don't know how to do that, but you know.
Yeah,
but still.
It's funny. It's funny you say that the background can't change because as of Gacha Club, the backgrounds could change sizes.
No, I said if they didn't know they could do that. That's what. I said.
Yeah, probably one of the features of Gacha Club that was not discovered by this point. Well, if that were the case, then that's what I would. That's what I would urge for camera angles. Anyways, what?
Backwards head.
Am I dead?
Yes. I found you, the first warrior.
Warrior? I'm like 9. Whoa. What's this? Whoa, a spray cat!
I knew what the joke was gonna be, but the way you fell backwards just caught me off guard.
Have I mentioned yet I've gone back to theatre?
Oh my god, I just didn't expect the way you just like sprayed. Oh my god. Oh, I'm okay.
Alright.
I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah. Also saying 9's pushing it, so you're thinking 6 at most. Okay, fair enough. There's nothing going on upstairs. Yeah. Got a perfect weapon. Yeah. Here, have some mace. Feels like the lucky charm gives Matt this random of things. Honestly, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have seen other footage, so I know that the spray bottle is significant. Honestly, I would love to see like a transformation where like they spray themselves and like that's how the transformation happens. Kind of similar to like Henry Danger with like the bubble gum, but yeah.
I'll be honest, like the lucky charm thing or whatever, it's just kind of funny. Like each time there's like a hairbrush or whatever, you're just like, how's this going to work? And then when they show how it's going to work, I'm just like, okay, sure, that makes sense, sure.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like when you get down to like one of my favorite aspects of Miraculous is the fact that you know it at its core, like you know the combat that happens in it is it comes down to a person finding a creative solution to a problem and employing teamwork in which to do so in a few other situations depending on the episode itself and blah blah blah. That's what makes it like that's what made the whole like action distinct enough for me to be like, oh yeah, there's actually there's something else here. So I appreciate that if the logic is suddenly is you know very out of nowhere in some cases.
Right. No, it's just
but
funny
it only makes sense to Ladybug, so I guess that's kind of also the point.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
It's just really funny and really interesting how that works because you're just like, okay, sure, that makes sense. I'm not going to question it.
Yeah, and then every now and then they'll subvert it by just like having like one that's just like a very simple thing. It's like the time that, well, actually, literally very simple thing. Because Simple Man, they just like to bounce the lucky charm on the ground, like, oh, there you go, that's it. That was easy. Anyway.
It's unicorn perfume. It makes you transform into a unicorn warrior. Don't ask me how I got it.
So is this a perfume made for unicorns or from unicorns? Yes!
All you have to say is, Pink Unicorn Magic, activate! As for the perfume on yourself to transform. I promise
By
you
the
it's
way-
not a spray can.
By the way, there is no end quote after Pink Unicorn Magic activate. So the whole thing is what you have to say. The whole sentence, Pink Unicorn Magic activate and spray the perfume on yourself to transform, is the whole activation phrase. There you go. Also, Bond saying from unicorns. That'll help protect you. Okay, I'll try it. Pink unicorn, something, a pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what? What the hell is that thing?
Oh, no, I think this is part of the song.
Activated.
Oh, never mind, it's not. I do have to mute this now because I know that I know from the behind the scenes videos that this, by the way, is like is from Doki Doki Precure apparently. Specifically like that show as a huge theme of love, and this character meant to represent love. It's you know, as a whole concept. So that's that's like the motivation behind that. So yeah. Unfortunately, can't play it, but I appreciate the actual the thought behind which music to use. Okay, the first part of the transformation sequence I really liked. This part, not so much, because also she's just doing the poses now. You know, that comes at the end. There's only like a brief time. They feel like Winx Club, for example. They only really pose towards the end after they finish doing stuff. You know, for like a couple of things. Or whatever Musa does on that CD, or whatever. But, you know, they're close enough. So,
no.
Yeah.
But not Doki Doki Literature Club. There's there is something else entirely. It's an anime Magical Girl series. It's it's Doki Doki well,
Precure.
I know. Yeah, Precure. Yeah. It's something else in English. That's why I was trying to think of the English name, but I couldn't remember. But yeah, like the original name is
my understanding is that Doki Doki just stands for like heartbeat, like it's an onomatopoeia that's meant to be like for your heartbeats. That's my. Is
wait,
right?
now I remember. It was just basically called Glare Force. That was it.
Oh, that's the one that I've seen one episode of. You know, the one that I saw like sort of, you know, as my first anime ever was actually the first Precure. So. You know, that was a whole different thing. I didn't know they were connected at first. It's like, oh, wait a minute, yeah.
Yeah,
so yeah, I've seen one episode of Glitter Force.
yeah, they're connected in a sense. Yeah, there's like a whole video about how they're connected and stuff like that.
I've talked about I talked about this before, but my experience with Precure was the fact that it was literally just like the first two seasons were just called like Futari wa Precure, like Together We Are Precure was the translation. But they just called it Precure in Spanish, and I thought for years that was the show, and technically they were the first two seasons of the meta show, so for a while that was the show. Not the case anymore. Kind of slept on that one.
So when you're gonna go, I realized that when you think of Doki Doki, you were thinking of, you know, a literature club. So that's why I was like, oh no, I promise you, it's a whole different thing. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Glitter Force, I love it. I used to like it until I figured some things out about the whole thing, where they decided to change so much from the original theme, and I don't like that. As an anime fan, you know.
Yeah. One thing that I'm actually noticing, like going back and watching Futariwa again, was you know how much it felt like it was like it feels like a direct adaptation rather than like any sort of like, you know, like the usual you know, early 2000s localization that you would get, which is weird for a Spanish dub, because normally they dub the localized English versions, but I feel like they really actually went back and like they were just directly, because I feel like the theme song, even when I because it was so early on that I was like just learning Spanish when I first started watching it, but now looking back at it, it feels like they just like they very much like syllable by syllable directly translated what was there. Like, wait a minute, huh? The way that it doesn't sound quite right in the way they do that. Right. And the same thing for the outro song, because the Spanish singers are singing with like what I presume to be the Japanese inflections, which don't quite work. No! So and the other things as well, like they refer to themselves like as like, you know, like Miss Yukishiro, Miss I forgot the other one's last name, before they refer to themselves like Nagisa Sanonoka later on. So they do actually go through like the actual like Japanese treatment. So I think that one is, you know, more accurate, but it's also in Spanish. I don't know what the English version is like.
Yeah, no. Like, I think if anything, for me, I think like GachaFest was kind of like how they did with Power Rangers, where there's the original show that they did in like Japan, right? And then they make it an American version of that said show.
Oh, you mean like Super
Cause-
Sentai? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Super
my understanding
Sentai.
is that. Yeah, my understanding is that this for Super Sentai, they took out all the live action components, kept the well, not the live. Sorry, it was all live action. They took out the the parts were like the components were like the real like the people like their faces,
Yeah.
and then like they kept the parts that were actually the Super Sentai themselves, aka the Power Rangers.
Yeah, basically that's what they did. They basically were like, yeah, no, we're not gonna make our own choreography. We're just gonna steal Japan's choreography because why not?
So it was changed to Pretty Cool for English speaking. That's interesting because that does mean they did have to use an English version. Maybe I should look for that to see like what the middle ground was. I don't know.
Sailor Moon is like a magical girl show. Tree Pop. Slayer Moon
For-
is a magical girl show. What do you mean it's like?
For a lot of people, it is the magical girl show, like the quintessential magical girl show from which several others were inspired and all they just like helped to popularize through its own success.
It helped popularize the magical girl trope. What do you mean? It's like, sorry, I haven't seen Slayer Moon, but I think I have seen only like one episode, and I don't know why I stopped it. I think it was because I was watching other animes as well, so I was like, I was going to prioritize other things, so that's why I most likely. But anyways, the point is,
Have you seen the have you seen the abridged one that came out recently, the Toonami abridged episode 1 from Team 4 Star because that was
Wait,
Sailor
they
Moon themed.
did that? Oh,
Yes,
Oh.
fairly recently.
I might have to check it out just to see what it's like, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, go for it.
Just because now I'm like going into things, one because like actually right now technically I've been watching Dragon Ball. Yay!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Another thing that Team 4 Star will definitely be, up your alley for, I suppose. But,
Yeah. That's. I was like, I'm gonna watch the original Dragon Ball first because we're starting with like the original series, obviously, because why not?
Yes.
And I've been loving it so far. Like I was like, where has this been in my life? Why did no one convince me to watch it? Who?
Probably because they were worried about like some of the more like risque humor because we know that you're not like you're not
that's
comfortable
fair.
with most of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Probably
fair.
that
Like,
might be
yeah,
it.
no, here's the thing. Like I said, like that was the only parts I didn't like, and the one with Bacterian, if you know why. But other
Yes,
than
I
that, I've been
do know
enjoying
why.
it. but I've been enjoying Dragon Ball. I just want to say now I've been enjoying it. I'm on episode 28 or 29, so I've been binging.
Fair enough. Yeah, does that mean you're still in the first martial arts tournament? That's like around that time. Don't try to place like the numbers. Because you've seen Bacterian, so obviously you've got to that part, but like have you advanced more than that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but no, I mean like
Yeah.
where are you?
Oh, where I'm at? Sorry. Oh my god! Wait, I'm sorry. I missed. Where I'm at? So basically, they just finished the tournament. So we did the first
Okay.
tournament arc. That's
I
why
see.
I was
Alright,
talking
then.
about it. Like, I think right now Goku is like looking for his grandfather's Dragon Ball. He helped Nam. I think that was literally the last episode. He helped Nam in the desert.
Okay. Well, man,
I think that was literally the last.
Yeah, I thought it was more like Roshi doing that, but yeah, fair enough. Basically.
Ryoshi is
Okay.
doing Ryoshi things.
Well, usually that is the case. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
And I'm still in shock about Launch. Her sneezing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm used to it by now, but every time she sneezes, I'm like, oh no, not again.
Yeah, I mean, she sneezes more than the average person does for sure. Like, you gotta wonder what happens when she gets a cold. But anyway,
Yes, anyway.
I could talk about Dragon Ball all day, but I'm not going to because we got a video to. We've got two videos actually, technically.
No,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fine. No.
All right. Anyway, wow, this is me. I'm so adorable. I'm actually a unicorn. A unicorn. What? No! Monster! Attack! Don't allow our Lost Fairy to live! You stomp! Ah! Jump, jump. Yeah. I could yeah, you're able to leap tall buildings with that, you know, in a single bound or whatever they said for Superman. Well, I guess they're both down for the count. Speaking of the tournaments. Anyway, quick, use your magic to attack them. Oh, sorry, that was your line.
Quick! Use your magic to attack the monster!
Yeah, about that. You haven't told me how to do that yet.
Also, I'm just
Do I-
realizing.
Do
keep
I
chasing
fire a
yours.
beam from the unicorn horn? Is that how that works? Am I like Chi-Chi when you meet her? Yeah, but like, yeah, okay, sure.
I'm gonna say right now, I keep chasing Trails' voice, and I do not know why.
Right. Anyway, magic? It's getting back up. Go away. Ah, yes, the most powerful spell. Go away. Well, I did
Go
that.
away!
I turned to dust.
Oh wait, guess what? No, it's not a shark. Let's go.
Oh, brilliant.
This time it's a shark. Because I think sharks are puppies.
I mean, yeah, baby. Well, I mean, a baby shark is called a puppy, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that fun fact. Oh my god, I'm into sharks and I forgot that fun fact. Why? Why?
I thought that's why you said sharks are puppies. All right, sure,
Yeah.
yeah, okay then.
Well, okay, maybe not Jaws. Or Bruce, actually. His name is Bruce, right? I forgot, not Jaws. But maybe not Bruce, because, you know, Bruce likes to eat people. But other than that... Anyways.
Is it?
Now use your magic to end this monster. Oh, wait, were you going to say something? Sorry, did I
Yeah.
interrupt you?
No, it's a phrase like Bruce from like Finding Nemo. Fish are friends, not food. I think I understand now. Let's end this.
Jeez!
Wow. Okay. Yeah. That was very quick. I'll say for a Precure inspired series, that was exceptionally fast dealing with the villain. Normally, there's a lot more. There's a lot more posturing and charging up of the attack. But I'm not complaining. Reduced to
Start
atoms,
today.
yeah. Master would be greatly disappointed in me.
Boo-hoo.
I am severely disappointed in you.
I don't like that. No, the way you say and wow, no, no.
I will attempt to reduce you to atoms. You will attempt to resist. Prepare yourself. There you go. Yeah, well, I guess that's it. I only have the one monster. Anyway, so, wow, I just did that. I have no more quandaries about this whatsoever. Anyway.
So will you?
Oh, I get a choice. Awesome. Okay, will I?
Will you become a unicorn warrior to save the universe?
If I can destroy my enemies, Technoblade style, yes, absolutely I will.
Also, by the way, you better fix your hand. It looks broken.
I don't need a fixed hand. I'm a unicorn warrior now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to cry to myself. Ah! We'll taste the rainbow jerk. Now eat this, sucker! Anyway. Yeah, that was fun. Hopefully it's this fun all the time. There's no trauma involved. Hey, would you come live with me? I mean, we just moved into a new place. I'm sure that that my dad would be okay with me adopting a talking pet just out of the street randomly. No worries whatsoever.
I mean, at least if you could keep it as a pet, to keep it as a secret. Whereas, well, you know what happened to Crypto Lens with men.
Mhm.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
hey, stranger, who has like dragon wings and a tail. Why don't you come live with me? Yeah, my parents will not ask any questions about that. Oh god, I was so cringe. I was! You have to admit I was! I was so cringe with Cryptic Lens!
I've reviewed the series. I know how cringe it got.
I've been attacked by summoning scrolls! Each time I remember the summoning scroll, I just want to get my shovel and dug a grave and just die from shame!
Oh no. Well, to celebrate your enrollment, you and the others will be taking a nice cruise, courtesy of the Guardians. No! To anyone who doesn't know, that's a jazz pops, well, that's a blues pops reference, actually. Because that's how they end up being adrift at sea for 10 years. Anyway. I'll lead the way. Wait, end of episode 1?
Me!
Oh,
Wait,
that's an
episode
outro.
No, mute.
Well, that's enough of that, I think.
Ow!
So,
My ears!
So,
Well,
that was episode 1 of Unicorn Wars, or the original one, at least. So,
I have so many questions. And I don't think I want to have answers. I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, I know how to feel about this. I had a great time. This is a riot. Like it was confusing and cringy, but in the best of ways, I think. And because like I have a cursory understanding of the source material, it's also like, yeah, this doesn't faze me.
Is this bad? I think this is ponies on another level.
Now that's an indictment right there. Oh my, yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah. To some extent, that is bad because my understanding was that this show was it was written out beforehand. This was like what it was written for fun, but then was converted to gacha later.
Oh.
Unlike most gacha shows where there was no script beforehand, this had some structure to it, and I can see to a certain extent, like the character of Savannah shining through a little bit in terms of like always offering to help. That's meant to be like connect to love, but not really much beyond that point, I guess, because we were introducing like the other characters, like like Sapphire to begin with. I assume that the other character will come in a bit later.
Oh wow, I took a thought. Hey, don't compare this to ponies. Ponies way better. How dare you? Here's the thing. I know. To this day, I know you guys give your reasons on why. But that doesn't mean I still don't understand why you guys like the show so much. I still don't understand this.
Because it's funny.
I get that. I'm just saying. I don't know how Rainbow became your guys' favorite. I don't know why.
Because he's the only one with a defined personality aside from Sweetie Belle. That's why. It wasn't a hard choice.
Because it's ponies. I swear. You'll understand when you're older, trust. I swear, one of you guys have either Bon or Jacob has to make a video say 5 reasons why you should watch ponies. I would love to see that video. Please give me this video. It's sometime in the near future. Because I would like to know your 5 reasons.
Oh, all right then. I'll put it on the list then. Remember some mission again. Yo. The got picture of rainbows going on a shirt.
God.
Yeah. Okay. So as far as this episode goes, yeah, like I think that like it doesn't go into so bad it's good territory. There's some things I enjoyed for the right reasons here, and other things that I enjoyed for the wrong reasons. So it kind of like goes into both. You know, it's just it's so bad and good that it evens out to good. That's what I've
Nominated for the Jacobs new category.
new category. So bad it's good. That'd be fun actually. Okay, if we do any new categories this year, one new category proposal, and it's so bad it's good.
I guess nothing for bonus have been released this year. Dang it. Well, technically,
It also wouldn't count because it's not gacha. So
well, technically, Random the series is minor spoiler is a continuation of the Pony series. There's going to be some review meds on why is that the case because technically everyone knows Rainbow should be dead. Why is he alive? Well, you'll see. I'm building up to it kind of like again like it's all improv obviously, but I'm just building up. I'm building up the improv.
yeah, fair enough. That's why it's so comparable to a lot of gacha videos because it has the same. It has that level of like non-scriptedness, but with gacha because it takes more time to like actually prepare that, and if you don't get like the person behind fumbling at every turn, it's not as entertaining for that reason. And that's why I was recommend scripts for gacha. Also, I'm getting through. Well, December 15th is the cutoff date for GachaFest nominations. That's why I've been so like adamant about getting through stuff that's going to be qualified for GachaFest. And yeah, honestly, I could evaluate both GachaFest and the Jacobs at the same time to a certain degree. You know, at least somewhat, and then put other things forward. So I could do that stuff on the 15th. Anyway.
Okay, wait, GK. If you're asking me to do this, which one you want me to do? Your version or mine? Which one do you want me to do? The one that's like the most insane, or the one where you made it simple? Like we're not doing this on stream, I don't think, obviously. But if if you want me to show it to Jacob to get him some laughter or whatever, like which one?
Good thing I kept Discord open. Also, when did I say this? I don't know where you're getting this from.
I think they're getting confused by the fact that you want to see what's going on in GachaFest, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, because GachaFest has an earlier cutoff date for nominations, so I'll deal with those nominations first, which will also include the stuff that will be nominated for the Jacobs that I actually consider to be put forward for both entries, and then we'll go back and check the other ones that came before it.
Okay, fine. I send the one that GK made for me.
All right.
God.
I see. Is this something you've discussed together?
Okay, so I will explain it. So I never actually know started streaming right now. So like I will explain. So there is a thing there called the okay, I don't know how to explain this well. Oh my god, put it on the spot, jeez. Okay. So
I don't even know how we got to this conversation, so good luck.
I don't know either. I don't know. That's why I feel like I've been put on the spot. Oh, where I said something about how the Random the series and Ponies is connected. Okay, that's why. Okay, so I said here, technically, the Sonic AU project and the Sonic Pops, in a sense, are connected together because, yeah, and Shade. Okay, so the reason why I also so Shade is my friend. I let him borrow a version of Katie Black for one of his stories or whatever. So that's why I say, oh yeah, these two are connected.
I like it's much larger than the Sonic Pops right now. Like that's more significant at this point. Okay.
The Mirrorverse. Yes, Bob's gonna ask why the mirror. So if you guys remember, in the Pony series, we saw a version of Mira. Actually, I still have her. Give me 1 second.
Yes, that is true. I remember this because I pointed it out. So it's like, wait, oh, that's I think she showed up in the last episode, and then was like and then there was a featured character in the movie.
Yeah, so
Like a
it's
prominent role.
this character.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yellow Jacket Mira.
Mira.
Yes, Yellow Jacket Mira. So that's her universe. Because seriously, what I think I said it somewhere in the script, I guess you could say, for the movie. I don't know. Like, Pony's into the Miraverse. Anyways, that she's like, so far as we know, a celestial being of sorts. So like, she said, this is, oh god, how many mirrors are there? Bon, there's the Silver Eyes Trilogy Mira, the Games Mira, Secrets of Wolplex, Roleplay Mira, and the Secrets of the Plex Mira, the show. There you go. And this mirror is a celestial being or whatever. I can't remember the exact book. I have to find my old script or the bunch of scripts that we have created and be like,
hey,
yeah,
hey Bon, how's it feel to be on the other end of the extras conversation?
Anyway, so yeah. So that's the Mirrorverse, and then Zeldaverse, I say the Zelda movie just because Link is in the run of the series, and then you have the run of the series and the ponies. So it's like, and then Shadow is also in the run of the series, so that's why the Universe is technically in there as well. So,
well, there you have it, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Klamai is completely unrelated, I suppose, which fair enough, actually.
I don't know how to make Cryptid Lands work. Feels real great, Jacob. Thanks for asking. But yeah, I promise you the mirror from Secrets of Plague Spawn is being unjudged.
All right. Well, I'll keep this image in here, but right next to this one. Perfect combo.
All right. Anyways, I forgot that cars have have a shadow too, or is that the? Wait, I'm confused. Is that the human or?
Well, oh no, there you go. I think that. Oh, that might just be the human actually, but oh no, it might be the car. It's in the center. Yeah, and it doesn't matter because that's the original version. Let's check out the remake.
Right. Also, I'm gonna hit.
Already, the pacing is better. I like the fact there's a sound effect now. You know. Oh, okay, fine. All right then.
No. I'm just gonna see what's going on in my Discord. So that's all. I'll be right back. Or not be right back. Oh my god, words today. I'll see you guys next time. KW World.
Right. Okay. There we go. All right. First thing I'll say about this, the watermark is very distracting at that size. That's why you normally want to have them as you know, something not as you know, as comma you know, something smaller.
We're here, Keats.
Keats? I gotta say, okay, fair enough. Also, did the car just like zigzag during different lanes, go to the and pull over on the other side, and the dad got out in the middle of the road? Okay.
Wow, this looks amazing!
I mean, kudos for actually casting someone as Kate that actually sounds like a 2-year-old. Problem is they sound too much like a 2-year-old, so I can't understand them.
I have to
This is a very different soundtrack, I must say. KW doesn't know what she's missing now.
find them soon.
Okay, again, don't know if this is copyrighted, so we'll mute this for now. I guess this is our new intro, which... Oh, wait, no, hold a second. Oh, okay, looks like the same plushes. Alright, fair enough. Kardashians backtrack. Okay, fair enough.
My hands I'm holding close up.
Yeah, my hands, I'm holding a spray bottle. I'm gonna spray my eyes again. Yeah, all that stuff. Well, that's interesting. So we have... So I think this is probably... Because this is a new remake, it doesn't have, like, the footage from the rest of the show. So it's using the original version as as part of the intro, which actually that does happen in Fallen Angels, by the way, because Aiden liked to update the intro sometimes, every now and then. And he'll update the part specifically that had like the featured parts of the series, because as time went by, you know, there were more scenes where it wasn't just the characters talking, so it was a bit more, you know, dramatic to do so. In this case, I'm guessing that it was so in that case, I mean, he remade some episodes after other ones that like come out, so you actually still see in like the non-remade ones, you still see footage from the original episodes compared to the ones that actually went to the remakes later on that he replaced them with. So there you go. Was this made in a gacha mod? I don't know. At this point, this was, I believe, 2023, so this could have been sometime later. I don't. Could have been like the start of Gacha Life 2. Could have been a gacha mod, because that was a popular thing around this time that Gacha Life 2 cranked down on specifically. So who knows? To Emma from Jazz Pops, where she's got brown outlines for her black hair. I don't know. Why is this character's hair moving and shuffling like that in the background? That feels way less natural than it did before. That being said, the horn is more adjusted. Okay, no, this is definitely a mod. No, please, no cameras. I could not. It's you. It's also me. The hair is alive. Maybe that's part of the new powers. You never know. Sentient hair. Used by... Almost said Robbie there. It's Bobbie, obviously. Okay, here we go. Whoa, did I miss the first line? Nope, it's still going. Okay, I thought this was the... It said, hope you enjoy. I thought that was like the intro over. Nope, never mind. We're still continuing. This seems like new... like Dingo Pictures. Ooh, all right. Right. Hello, masked windows and exterior background and stuff as in moving in the outside of the main characters. All right then. It comes true. Yep, still going. Oh, it comes true. Is that like a Wish thing? Shooting star. Okay, so the footage actually matches the song. I wonder if we'll get to the... Oh, good lord. I wonder if we'll get to the end of this. Wait, hold on. Okay, I appreciate the attempt to put, like, hoop earrings in a character. The problem is you didn't put it in, like, the character's, like, lobes, where hoop earrings normally go. You put it in, like, the cartilage that connects to the ear, like, the very sensitive part of the... Anyways, hi, other person. You're much more appealing to look at. Oh, alright then. Teamwork. Nice, nice. I'll say this. One thing about, like, the Precure franchise that I've seen so far, or at least, like, that was, like, Futariwa, I didn't remember this, but the action in it is actually more, significant, and more varied than a lot of Magical Girl shows. You know, they'll have, like, different, like, set pieces each time or something. They won't just be, like, blasting each other like Super Pops do, basically. You know, they'll be dodging, weaving, throwing kicks and punches, actually, which is, again, another rarity in these shows, given their target demographic. So, yeah, they were a bit more, I don't know, I don't know what the word would be. A bit more dynamic than, you know, their contemporaries, it seems, as well. And to make angry hand... Yeah. Now, that is a classic Magical Girl move, basically. Alright, let's very slowly put our hands in. Okay, that is also very Precure inspired. The idea of, like, holding hands or, like, putting your hands together in some way to make a combined attack. That is akin to the source material. Alright. Okay, here we go. Are we finally getting into the episode? Nope. Okay, this feels like it. There we go. Thank you. Now, I guess we're going to get the recreation of that scene where he's going through the stuff that I guess has also been moved over already. Should take out the trash already. Those bags are very dark.
Hey, sweetie, how about you go explore the city a bit and get some fresh air?
I don't know, Daddy. I don't want to leave.
Okay, actually, this is actually my first downgrade from the original, actually. I like the fact that she offered to... I know I made fun of it originally, when she offered to help multiple times, and she was the one who got shot down, whereas Kate got to actually do the thing. It was like, oh yeah, well, fun concept. But it actually did like, point out something, that she was always, like, willing to help. Like, she had, like, her way of expressing love, as was, you know, as important to her character, is through, you know, benefiting others in whichever way, basically, even if there's someone's rude to them. It said a lot about her character from the get-go, rather than this, which just says that she doesn't feel like exploring a new neighborhood that she just came into, which could apply to, like, you know, basically anyone. So, actually, so far, I prefer the original, on a story ground.
Daddy? I hope. I hope.
I know what's happening more. Yeah, no, I can't tell either. I've got to turn the volume up again. I'm sorry, Kate, but you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to evolve faster. I'm kidding.
I hope. I hope.
Oh, okay, I can help, is what she said.
Well, Savannah, I think I'll be okay. I have this little helper to help me.
Well, as long as you have help, I'll go then.
That line could have been said, that could have been said, like, with the exact same words, and it could have been so different, but like, well, as long as you have help, I'll go then.
Just
I wonder if it would have been better if it had done like
be
that.
back before sunset.
Bye, Fifi. Bye, guys. I love you. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, so it is slightly reworded, but for the most part, the dialogue is the same in most places, except for, again, the stuff that got removed, like the I can help it. As if each word was a sentence. Well, as long as you have help, I'll go then. Early text-to-speech.
I'm so
Was that actual, like, Foley? Someone going like, That's pretty good.
hungry. I forgot I didn't eat breakfast because I was so nervous about moving. Ugh.
I forgot I didn't eat breakfast. They're coming to get us. What are we going to do?
Something smells so good.
Keyframe lines go brrr, yeah. A little bit, yeah. But hey, actual, you know, running cycle. That's rare to see. And someone cycling through the actual things that are gonna come down, like using the walking poses for their intended purpose. Thank goodness, someone gets it. And obviously nowadays there are plenty more possibly imported backgrounds into this gacha mod. Maybe that's the kind that allowed that in the first place, possibly. Although she does also keyframe herself outside of it, so it wouldn't matter anyway, but there you go. Yeah, the line that, oh, okay. All right, I see. I acknowledge the attempt at back-facing, because, yeah. The problem is that, the problem is, in this case, you did everything right in terms of the hair, I think. The problem is the outfit. The outfit is that there is some... It's too well defined, I think, to believe we can just, like, rotate, because it looks like she just swiveled her head and, like, broke her own neck looking backwards. That's the problem here. Other than that, I can, you know, if the camera had only been on like her face, if it had been like a close up, it most likely would not have mattered. Oh well. Yeah, the arms as well. Yeah. Shoulders should come before the hands in this case. Yeah, actually, I've told us before, I did an editing stream a while ago when I was, like, learning how to, like, backface myself, actually, for reflection purposes, because in my true pettiness, I realized there was a mirror in one of the backgrounds that I had, and I could not let it slide that a mirror would have no reflections in it, or inaccurate ones, so I taught myself how to do backfacing on purpose for that reason. So yeah, and what I came up with was, you know, if you put like every like all the layers into into Pharaoh Packer, all the layers like the puppet poses in Gacha, and then reverse them all, then they will be in the exact opposite order you would need them in normally, which is perfect, and then you just have to like readjust the clothing basically. And you know, there you go. You're sorted. Yeah. Also, yeah, that is a part of the shirt. It's kind of like you know, a lot of shirts like held up by straps. This is like, you know, like the wraparound basically. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, that's what it is. But either way, that's very clear. Like hangs like forwards because like gravity pulls it forwards. You know, because the neck is supporting it behind. So what we should see actually is just like there's like almost like a choker style, but not actually a choker, but like where it would be if this were properly you know, her facing backwards. That's the difference. Yeah. Lace tank, thank you. There we go, that's what it's called.
That smells so good.
That's a good point. Why does it smell so good? No one's attending it. Maybe they just like stepped out for lunch or something. Also, she's in the sky right now. That was it feels like she's like ascended like 3 floors.
Too bad I didn't bring any money with me.
Yeah, what I would have done for this one is like had some sort of like some buildings in the background to show that she's still on ground level rather than like up in the sky. Well, apparently she doesn't have money on account of being 6 years old. Yes, exactly. Poor Belcher. Yeah, steal item 24601 while you're at it. Hey KW, if you're still here, where's that from? What reference did we just make? No one say where it's from yet. Let KW say it first. Oh, okay, it moved. Oh, of course the place is closed. The parents are out, and it's only Sapphire and Lazuli who are, you know, doing that. Okay.
Hi, my name is Sapphire, and this is my family's restaurant. Good time.
I wish she'd like just like appeared in front of her, but like, "Hi, my name's Sapphire." Like like not expecting her to respond.
You must be the new girl from the family art.
Also, okay, I appreciate the fact you've got like a logo for Good Times. Could it possibly be a bit more like more like compressed, like put like so it doesn't feel like it's like going over like the borders? You know, like in coloring books where you like go over the lines. Yeah, that's what the logo feels like right now, because it's both like the top and the bottom going over like the corners of the place where it should kind of be. I think.
Moved into town.
Of course, the name still exists. Well, just because it's a remake, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna change something so integral to the story? Obviously not. Duh. It's like one of my remakes, to be honest, where like, except the dialogue isn't like identical like in my remakes that are, but you know, I keep everything. I maintain the choices that I made before, even if I do like occasionally add new things. Yeah. Did they write the logo on the actual building? Well, if they did, they went over like the corners.
I'm Savannah. I was just looking around and...
The monsters to see inside the shop. Yeah, honestly, yeah, very true. Or alternatively, it might actually be that the background has been custom edited in an art program of some kind. Either way, the effect is the same, and we like it. Yeah, KW. Tell Ghost Kitty where Valjean is from, please.
Oh no, you're hungry? Oh,
Oh no, you're hungry? Well, I guess we're going to have to fix that. Well, we'll have to get you some food then, won't we? Whoops. I've been did I mention I'm in a pantomime yet?
Can't let this be. Come on for some food. It's on the house. But I don't any. Whoa.
Okay, I do like, by the way, that she, in this version, she acknowledges, like, how hungry Savannah is, and then invites her in, like, out of, like, need. That's her demonstrating that, you know, she's gonna, you know, help others, you know, even at the expense of her family's business. That is an improvement over the writing. So I guess we're 1 for 2 right now in terms of story differences, I think. Yeah.
Hey, Lapis, can you bake our famous snickerdoodles? The new
That's meant to be a question. Can you bake our famous snickerdoodles?
girl. Oh, wait, what's her name again?
Oh, that's right. They didn't have the new girl line. They didn't have the parents being stalkers. Thank goodness. Okay, 2 for 3 at the moment. All right, there we go. we've increased the average. Yeah.
Savannah. The new girl from the new family that moved in is super
Okay, never mind. They do have it. Forget I just said anything. All right, never mind. 1 for 3.
hungry. Can you pretty
Wait, no, that's still 1 for 2. They didn't change anything.
please make
It took you long enough.
here's some of our famous snickerdoodles?
I'm guessing won the
Well,
house.
apparently they did. Oh, look at that! Lapis looks way older this time. He doesn't look like you know, only a couple years older than his sister. There you go. Wonderful.
Oh, Lapis. She's new here. And she's hungry. If you can't, it's okay. I mean, just because I'm new doesn't mean
I like the arm motion there. I would have liked more of a panic from the VA actually to accommodate for that.
I should get free food. Just you are hungry. I won't let you starve while I'm around.
I'll do it only because mom and dad aren't here and she's new. But you know the rules.
I know. We can't give up free food. Yada yada yada.
So the brother's name for him is Lapis Lazuli. Yeah, which I guess means Sapphire Lazuli is the... Yeah, okay then, sure. What is Valjean? The main character from Les Miserables.
I don't want you guys to get in trouble. It's fine. No, don't worry about it. Consider it as a gift. As long as no one snitches, Lapis, then we should be good.
You're a piece.
Oh, actually, what? By the way, KW, fun Dragon Ball fact. Android 17 and 18, who you haven't met yet, they're like way down the line. But like they actually their original names were Lapis and Lazuli specifically. So yeah.
So work, Sapphire.
Love you too, Lapis.
Hi, my name is Lazuli, and I'm sorry about my sister. She
Wait, so his name is Lazuli, but she calls him Lapis? Like, okay.
often acts without thinking.
Hey,
Anyways, welcome to Oaksville.
Wait, I thought your name was Lapis.
My name is Lazuli, but Sapphire calls me Lapis.
Okay, there we go. A little bit more original on the parents' part, I suppose.
It's my nickname she gave me as a baby.
that's
Hold on. Oh yeah, I guess when she was a baby. Which, by the how did a baby come up with Lapis for Lazuli? If like they wouldn't. Okay, does a baby have a concept of gemstones that's powerful enough to make that comparison? I don't know.
so adorable. Anyways, can you go make the
Unless she is the older sister, and he just like happens to have like a massive growth spurt last year or something.
cookies now?
Except when he was a baby. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, maybe they are twins, and he had the growth spurt and she didn't. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. Anyway, speaking of people who haven't had their growth spurts, hi Ghosty.
How dare you?
I found a seg when I used it. I didn't know you were coming in. I had no prep time.
I just wanted to post out an editing detail here. The background is pulsating.
Oh. Okay.
Every time the characters move to say something, the background shifts just ever so slightly, or in a
Ah.
major way. The background itself is alive and pulsating. They're lucky this
I think I
restaurant.
know.
They're likely this restaurant hasn't eaten them yet.
I think I know why that's happening. It's like the same issue that we were discussing last time we talked about editing, and that's because these screenshots are inconsistent. I'm guessing that that this was done through some equivalent of snipping tool, basically, and then they had to be like resized in post to be more or less where they actually were, except for the fact that they're not actually coordinated. Whereas if you take a screenshot again of the entire thing and then edit things out afterwards, then they're all in the same position. Or just do camera angles, that works too.
Either that, or the characters are layered on top of the background, and the creator just didn't think of the background details that much.
Yeah. Honestly, now that I think about it, if there was a way to control the aspect ratio of a snipping tool, you could actually take some pretty decent screenshots from that and use them as camera angles so it'd be consistent. The problem is if you do that now with the big tool, you'll just end up with monstrosities, but that'd be like a good advancement.
Fine, but this is the only time, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, pulsation.
Sure.
Yeah, there it is.
Enjoy Savannah.
Oh, speaking of aspect ratios, I guess you can control stuff in post-production. Okay.
It's our specialty in
Did he just slide in? Okay. Is he one of those waiters that's on skates or
most
something?
popular item.
Thanks so much. Yeah, thanks, Lapis.
I thought
Yeah. That's a feast compared to what Valjean stole.
those were for Savannah Sapphire.
It's okay.
What, all of them? She gonna eat all of that? That's quite a that's
I
quite a
can't
lot for one
finish these
person.
all by myself anyway.
Yeah, I agree. They're like 6. They can't finish that entire plate to save their lives. Come on.
Yeah. Was she?
Must be a waiter on roller skates. Well, that's fitting for you actually, considering I remember your choice of sport actually. So yeah, that makes sense.
She said. Thanks so much. Bye.
Oh, she definitely walked through that wall. She definitely materialized through the wall. Give me a moment. Yeah, no, definitely.
Thanks so much. Bye. Ow!
Hey! Watch it, little girl! I could have lost the only things that could save the entire universe because of you and your clumsiness.
You're
Okay, another difference. I don't remember. Oh wait, no, we do. I did remember seeing this this character before because that was the difference in soundtrack. They just didn't mention the Fine Chosen Ones
so
part.
rude. And what are
Also, you talked about hockey. I think you also mentioned rollerblading of some kind.
you anyways?
Oh, gotta go. Bye.
You're not even going to apologize? So rude.
I like how much more succinct that reaction was as well. She called me rude! How could she? That hurt my feelings!
I don't understand how the queen expects me to do this. I don't know what I'm doing.
How the queen expects to do it, but the royals are the ones chasing you, right? That's interesting. Guess there's 2 royal families, both alike in dignity. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, I don't know.
I can't cry. I have to find the warriors. I have to. Gosh darn it!
Honestly, in all fairness, it is a very big ask out of 8 billion people on the planet to find the 3 that specifically would be the warriors. Even if you had to come to this city or something, that's still that's still a wide search. As Aiden found out recently, more people live in cities than you imagine they would.
I accidentally teleported to the wrong place again. Oh. Well, that was easier than I thought.
It certainly was. Of all the places on Earth to teleport to, you happen to find... Okay, sure.
Hey!
I will say this, yeah, that is true. That is good crying. I think so far the VA for Treasure is the best out of the cast.
Take the bottles to the queen! Come back, you stupid rat!
Followed up closely by this character here, actually, and the editing behind, you know, the sound fading away.
I'm not gonna do this with you. If you're not gonna come to me, I'm gonna make you come to me. And besides,
There we go.
I needed the spare energy for the queen anyway. And this is killing.
Wait, hold on. You needed the spare energy for the queen, but you're going to use the energy instead of using it for/against the queen? Why?
2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay, this track is from Futariwa. That I recognize. Oh, I guess we have a... Alright. Okay, here we go. I've got this. I summon my royal monster! And I'll mute the video again because it's copyrighted. And then it would say, thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. Anyway.
Huh? What's going on? Hello?
I've got my dinosaur eats robot. Okay. It's something very common in Precure series is what those used to create monsters. Which, yeah, fair enough. But, oh, sorry, I thought you said the spare energy, not despair energy. Okay, alright.
Hello? Wake up, wake up!
Yeah, again, that's one thing I wouldn't have got because I haven't watched it in English. This is a separate video, I'm pretty sure. Like, that part you just saw there. The eye catcher. Royal needs a pop filter, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Plosive destruction! Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Make it stop!
No. My beautiful monster. Squeeze her until she pops.
Pops? Where? I'm kidding.
That bag isn't yours. Give it back!
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between, you know, the Royal VA, the treasure, and the voice of Savannah. Yeah. Give it back, please. Don't make me raise my voice even further.
You're so annoying. This is none of your concern.
Give it to me or I shall cry. Wah, wah, wah.
And you're scared. Your legs are shaking. Why would you get involved if you're scared? Little girl.
By the way, that line actually serves a double purpose. Because you know how originally Treasure is like, oh, well, why'd you save me even though I was so rude to you? It's like, ah, yes, but even someone deserves saving and such. In this case, I'm guessing there's a similar thing, which is like, you know, doesn't matter if I'm scared, I'm doing the right thing. But also, it serves a double purpose because that also says something about this villain here, that they're never going to put themselves in harm's way if they can avoid it. If they feel like they're in any way disadvantaged, that's going to be the reason they retreat. A lot of times in Magical Girl series, the villains will retreat after like the monster's destroyed, or maybe they or depending on like, you know, if they like sung a song or something, like, you know, whatever it might be. But it's a very common problem in Jazz Pops where they decide to show up and then the villains just retreat because they can't be bothered to fight, basically. And it always feels like it's a story error, but actually, through that line, that takes the most common story error in it not only just like Gacha Magical Girl shows, but in like other Magical Girl shows that you know, the proper anime ones, and makes it into a character flaw. So that's fantastic.
Just go.
Yeah, I'm scared, okay? There's a weird monster, everyone passed out, and you're here trying to cause whatever this is.
It's a very good point, actually. Normally, when people pass out, it's because like the chosen, like the Precure warriors themselves are the ones that can resist because like they're the chosen ones in the first place. But I guess I guess now it's just a case of like, oh, she, I don't know, rolled high enough on a Constitution saving throw. I don't know what's going on.
Who wouldn't be?
Needs to feel so many negative emotions. Except Precure villains wait for someone to feel despair, turning their heart black, which the villains steal for their monster. Which, yeah, but you think that like the heroes would be the ones who would feel the most despair overall out of, but okay.
This seems wrong. No one ever deserves to die, and stealing isn't okay as well. That bag isn't yours.
I mean, okay either.
And I can't stand by and just watch, no matter how scared I am.
Okay, I know that line was like flubbed a little bit, like, I can't stay by, just watch, but actually, in this situation, the character, you know, saying this, like, in this, like, you know, this level of lack of confidence, actually, it's a happy accident. It works, you know, it probably wasn't the intention behind it, but I like how it turned out.
You little pest! Monster! Forget about that little stupid rat and go get that little girl!
Here.
Wow.
Why are you...
Okay, that is... Okay, if this were Gacha Life 2, you could have absolutely made a thing of like, oh, you know, someone's like actually still running while like, you know, flourishing or something like that. That's, you know, that could be done. But back in the day, yeah, I guess the sliding was probably the best alternative, maybe, I suppose, for like a hand signal. I'll let it slide this one time. Slide like she did. Anyway.
Protecting me. I was so rude to you earlier.
So we have the same line again, I guess. All right, fair enough. And of course, we don't have it like synced up because like the arms are going up and down because it's not custom poses. Honestly, as much as we like clown on Gacha Life 2, I don't want to go back to Gacha Club because like there's so many things that like the custom poses alone fix so many things for me personally. That the Gacha Club has shortcomings.
Because I couldn't sit there and watch while she did that to you. I don't know who you are, but what she was doing was wrong.
Okay, this is where the character should be like more out of breath. If I change this line to be delivered when the character's running, unlike when they were like standing still in the original one, you gotta be like, okay, I don't know who you are, but someone's coming after you, and no one deserves to die. So whatever's going on right now, I'm gonna help you. All right? Something like that, you know?
I want to protect you. Oh no!
And now you slow down, still be out of breath because, yeah.
This is what happens when you try to fight back and play hero. You die. Just run away.
There's actually a line, by the way, in MHA Abridged by Something Wasted Entertainment, where it's like, this one I get for believing in myself. Death.
Wait!
Anyway.
Leave me! I don't want you to get hurt!
I'm not gonna let you get hurt. I'm gonna protect you.
I turn it down a little bit, just
What? What is...
Okay, that was a little bit underplayed from Royal there.
Am I dead? Is this...
This is also part of the original as well. But now the background's moving. The classic upgrade.
heaven?
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's you! You're the legendary unicorn warrior!
You know,
You mean one of? There's 3 of them,
Unicorn
right?
warrior?
Reach your
I'm blind now.
hand toward the light!
What is this?
It's a unicorn perfume. All you have to say is pink unicorn magic activate and spray the perfume on yourself to transform.
I'm still...
Oh, one thing I also haven't appreciated is the fact that like this character actually... Aiden was talking about this yesterday, by the way. The fact that this character actually is able to, that treasure is able to, you know, open its mouth, change expressions, and actually move. That's a level of customization that I just completely, like, wiped out of my brain. You know, Like every time, that's always what you always have to like correct that whenever they use like some of these like pet characters in gacha because they have no inbuilt animations. But yeah, that Bobbie went out of their way this time to actually do that, and it looks convincing. So there you go, the ultimate solution to the Fluffy dilemma from like 5 years ago.
So confused, but if I can protect you from them, I'll give it a try.
I do like how she had to like shake it to be like, okay, it's a real spray can, you know.
Unicorn magic, activate.
All right, I have to mute it again. Sorry. No, you know the rules. This, by the way, is like one thing that I wish I saw more on transformation sequences is like the glowing effect. Obviously, it requires masking, so that's why it's difficult to do. But yeah. And here we go. Now the transformation is almost done. Oh, that's got to be painful, having like over like your ears of the bow there. Jeez. It's like those hoops in the original bun. Okay. And now the transformation is done, and we're going to have like a few poses, but not too many, I think. That's it. There you go. That right there is an anime transformation sequence. Done right. Right there. Well, you brought Fluffy up when we were talking about this stuff beforehand, so I was piggybacking off of that discussion, you know? Anyway.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad the queen was right. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I found one.
This is me? I'm so...
Oh, wait, you did... Oh, maybe I was just using it. But I know you mentioned him, like, recently. Maybe it wasn't, like, that discussion, because, yeah, I guess, yeah, Aiden and I were just in a call talking about that, and I mentioned Fluffy as an example of... Because he wants to, like, give a character a pet in some context of gacha. And I said, well, okay, but why, though? Because it seemed like more effort than it would be, worth. In this case, I mean, you kind of have to... Well, not gonna have to, but like this, like, you know, the animal mascots are an intrinsic part of, the Precure identity. So, you know, there's a scene top if Bon and Jacob were in a culture. Mine's still better transformation, right? Well, yes, I'm not saying this like it's like the be-all and end-all transformations, but you know, I also appreciate the fact that yours was definitely a removal of all the extra accessories as well when combined with the song.
I'm so cute! Aww, I'm a unicorn! I'm a adorable unicorn!
That's when the monster comes back, when she was like... Anyway.
This wasn't supposed to happen! Monster! Get up!
I love how there are some things that you take immense pride in whenever, like, we say that your show is better than others, and yet every time we compare you to the music freaks, you're like, no, don't do that!
And kill her! You have to focus, Pink, and fight!
Wait, I have to fight? Ah!
What do you think was happening?
Ah!
There you go, the child got punted.
As a unicorn warrior, your strength and power...
Yeah, see? Case in point, exactly what I mean, right there. You just did it again.
Power is increased.
Power up!
Get up!
Wow, this monster's... that was even terminal velocity. That was, like, almost nothing.
This is so scary!
Yeah, another thing I prefer about this version, she's actually overwhelmed at first of what's going on, because she would be, given that this is the first time that she's even, like, able to even perform such feats in the first place. Yeah.
Focus, Pink! Use your magic to destroy the monster!
Again, I don't see why not. The same way that we can compare if Bon and Jacob were in a gacha series, or in a pop series, to this, I feel like Secrets of Plex could be compared to Music Freaks on certain areas. Two shows that have attempt like the same things in different ways, and one's more effective than others. It depends on like how it goes. I do very much need a why. There is no difference. Fundamentally speaking, there's no difference.
Magic? I have magic? It's getting back up.
Well, yeah, it had the weight of a 6-year-old falling from not terminal velocity, so of course it gets back up. Oh, I didn't say go away this time. You missed out your incantation.
Whoa, I did that?
Yes, you did. Now use a finisher to finish it off.
Like a finisher to... Okay,
Yeah!
guess that line was missing. Oh, I guess that line was missing as well. Magical Precure RKO! Is that a finisher move? Oh, I guess you can pull out a sword in this version. That was never explained.
With all my love, I'll purify the darkness. Sakura blossoms rise. Unicorn warrior.
Of course you got Sakura Blossoms in there. Why would you not?
Love Sakura heart attack.
I appreciate the attempt to like make an attack that sounds just as cheesy as a Precure attack. It's not easy. And it was so big the monster returned to normal size.
Take my love as a token of my purification.
Yeah, well, aside from the way she said purification, again, the speeches are on point. You know, I said before there's a lot more like posturing and speeches and all that stuff usually. Yeah. I did say that the action was more dynamic in Precure in general, but the speeches are still there. Now there's an adaptation.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Also, good point, yeah. Always like the sword could be like, where like she could like pull the sword from the horn. That would have worked. Yeah, you're right.
Whoa.
And the villain retreats, you know, because she's in a difficulty, but you know is in character to do so now.
That was amazing. Oh my god, I did that.
Hey, I'm really sorry for being rude earlier.
It's water under the bridge.
Huh?
It means it's all good.
Another detail that I like is the fact that they know like nuanced expressions don't make sense in this context. Yeah, like to an alien creature. But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't like work that into like more stuff actually.
Oh,
In the original, I mean, like not in like the Precure franchise, not in like this.
that's a relief. By the way, my name's Treasure.
I'm Savannah.
Of course it is.
Savannah, will you become a unicorn warrior to save my home, your home, and the entire universe?
A unicorn warrior? Sure, it was pretty fun. After I got the hang of it, at least.
I'm so...
Would have just been the Pokemon Cure versus the Sword of Justice, the Pokemon movie right in the middle of my horse girl phase. Okay, fair enough. There's some lore unlocked. Maybe that's why you like ponies so much.
happy. I'm so happy.
And again, like even the ears move. That again, this is customization. Now this is pod racing, huh? Anyway.
So happy. Be good.
And once again, very convincing crying.
I didn't know if I was gonna find anybody, and I found you. And I don't want to be alone again.
That line there also would prompt her to offer to, you know, offer to give Treasure a place to live rather than doing so randomly like before. Yeah, so at this point we are like for, you know, like 7 to 8 or something. There's like one line difference I think I preferred in the original. Everything else has made up for it at tenfold by this point.
It's okay.
The I'll never leave you was maybe a bit like too much at this point. You know, don't say that to someone you just met.
Don't cry. It's okay. You're safe now. Here.
Oh, and there was no offering to go to live with her. Okay. which again, you know, take things a little bit at a more decent pace. That's fair enough. So yeah, to absolutely no one's surprise, the remake is better than the original. I know, mind-blowing. But it's always interesting with these kind of things to figure out like how much better it is. Is it just a mostly shot-for-shot recreation like certain Fallen Angel scenes? Or is it, you know, that we done from the ground up with dislocating arms? Oh no. Right as I'm complimenting it. No, please stop. Stop doing that. Yeah, there we go. Do that instead. That works better. You ruined it. I try and comment videos so often and then this stuff happens. Great. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, I thought she like painted her nails. Okay, maybe that was just ice cream or something. I don't know. Okay. So yeah. So they kind of fix like, you know, like the why a lot of the things actually happens, you know? Savannah doesn't just randomly invite a character in. She realizes that she's hungry. You know, I guess I missed out on the line of the stalking parents, but I guess you can't have everything in this world, you know. We had the keyframing and actual pacing of, you know, the vehicles and all of the different actions. We had some fight choreography, a Magical Girl series with fight choreography. I know there's a lot of people watching this video right now as it's live that have not done that much of it. Maybe there's some inspiration in here, basically. But yeah, I can see why this caught on, actually. You know, even back in the original, there was still, like, something there. And Precure overall, again, has probably had other series beat in terms of at least action. As far as, you know, the actual superheroing component comes into place. There's usually a finishing move they keep, like, wrapping up things with, but they don't get to it immediately, you know? Yeah. I thought that's kind of like a stepping stone in terms of like something like Miraculous, where you know, went like a different direction of, yes, activate a finishing move, but it's different each time, and then do something creative with it. You know, there's a little bit of a difference there. But still, like, fundamentally, you know, as far as Magical Girl stuff goes, I can see like how we got from like one place to another to another to another. Yeah, I'm here for it. Of course, the biggest shortcoming this video had was because the original wasn't voice acting and this one was, there was no way to improve upon the existing voice acting. So the current voice acting was most of the time lackluster. You don't get the intensity behind a lot of the lines, with the exception of Treasure. Treasure was I'm pretty sure, like, you know, overall, you know, had eclipsed the rest of the cast, with the exception of Royal Lady in a few certain instances and a few types of emotions, essentially. But yeah, I mean, it is certainly a magical girl show. Yeah, that's one way of describing it. It is the most movie ever made. No, I'm kidding. I had a good time with the original. I had even better time with the remake, and I'm very much looking forward to continuing this. Even if I don't end up enjoying it for the right reasons, I still feel like this is going to be a blast. So yeah, I guess we'll Oh wait, hold on. We've got some pros and cons, basically. So got cons first from Bon. The jumping frames are janky. Could use fake transitions music instead. Cut some of the so cut some of the VAs needed projection and render your screen, so you don't have to sync keyframes. Yeah. And on top of that, also, don't use snipping tool if you're not gonna get like the full image, and then fix it later, because then you'll have like the pulsating backgrounds. Yeah. See fairy whenever treasure again. I mean, to be honest, like fairies, you know, come in all like shapes and sizes at this point. So who's to say, really? You know, technically speaking, you know, like the Winx Club are gigantic when it comes to like other fairies and most other stuff. Anyway, first thought treasure had really good VA work. The backgrounds were relevant. There was a cool use of masking without being too off the top. There's one thing I want to talk about specifically. Oh, okay. In that case, I will wait until that message is finished. To see, okay, so... Oh, there we go. All right. the story, while started rough, actually relatively well. I've seen so many pop series, and aside from random Eli's, they've been struggling with their pop group startups. This one does well. Yeah. Yeah, because of course you still, because like you, like when remaking stuff, like you can't like change the fundamental things that you would like find wrong, you know, entirely. You just have to kind of like work around them to some extent. This excerpt kind of reminds me a bit of like a, you know, Project SNT situation, where like Courtney would go back and like, you know, look at some other stuff, like how would I like redo this script nowadays, you know, or like fix like, you know, and I go and I can fix like the minor details. But yeah, I guess the moving into the house, like the other story beats and stuff, they're all still there, but I like how it was, those bits were modified to make them make more sense and flowed more together rather than replace them specifically. I feel like more remakes should do that. Not mine necessarily, because I'm very concerned about like canonicity of stuff, because of the Butterverse. But otherwise, yeah, maybe I would have gone down this direction. Or maybe I would do so now if I were to, if I'm considering everything else about it. But yeah, it's great. The effects were decent. Yeah, the transformation was great. That's true. Yeah, definitely potentially my second favorite transformation sequence when it comes to Magical Girl series thus far that I've seen. So the remake specifically. So yeah, I guess that's yeah. I think there's a lot of potential in stage development topics, and the other VAs take chose VA as their role model. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's one more remake episode out, so I guess next week we'll come back to this and you know, we'll do episode 2 original remake, and that will be what enters into GachaFest. So yeah, with that, that's all for me. That's all for me. Yeah, the first information is the one that Bond mentioned before. Where Bon and Jacob were in a pop series. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so that's all from us, I suppose. So yeah, wonderful. That's a great time, and yeah, there we go. Exactly. All right. So yeah, good night from me. Good night from them. Anyway, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you've done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.